Alright, what up everybody? So today we are going to be speed killing the queen. Not going for any records, but if we do happen to get it, I'll title it as so. For today I'm going to use a new technique using two quad 25-25 fixers. Will include quick hands, so if we can get it to proc both times, it'll definitely be a good quick kill. But of course though, we do need the RNG of the fight. So if there's any rat scorpions and mole rats, that will actually destroy the time of the fight altogether. So if you're going for speed kills out there, just know that mole rats and rat scorpions will completely eliminate the time. I've used the sneak card max, I've used everything. It works against the queen, it works against other creatures, but when it comes to mole rats and rat scorpions, they have the best perception in the game. Just like trying to play a daily ops, you cannot do sneaking. Same thing with rat scorpions and mole rats. They will catch you and you will have to kill them. But it may, it will bring the time down significantly. But for today, let's hope that that does not happen. And if it doesn't happen, we hopefully should get a good time. We'll be using two quad 25-25 fixers. And I'll do the buffs right before the fight so you guys can see what I'm using. But for this fight, two quad 25-25 fixers, and for the armor, we will be using all unyielding AP refresh. Some sets are food chem drink reduction. And the other parts of the sets are weapon weight. I believe 3 are weapon weight and 2 maybe food chem weight and drink. And yes, food chem weight and drink, weapon weight. Okay, cool. And that's what we will be using. And let's go ahead and test this out. I will skip over to the fight. I'm gonna take out the Scorched piece though. Take out this. We don't need any extra factors causing aggro. Jetpack. So right now we're gonna take one of our buffs. Let's get this out because we're gonna make use of Revenant. We use Illicit Bot. Take that right now. And what we're also gonna do is we're going to equip the life-saving pieces. Alright. Oh. Gotta take off dodgy. Now we'll go ahead. Go ahead and re-equip dodgy. Get out the gamma gun. This is just personally the way I like to do it. All this adrenaline running. Take this. By the way, for effects, we're actually not using any crit or anything because I just don't care that much. Oh, fuck! We're not getting a speed kill today, boys. Not getting a fucking speed kill. Let's go. fuck this, bro. Fuck this, bro. Fuck you. Fuck you, bro. Remove that stupid fucking attack, Bethesda. Such a fucking retarded attack. This run was chalked. Very chalked. So I'm gonna do a different approach to this. Alright. Now what we're gonna do is take out the EXE, get the big damage going. Get the big damage going. And she's dead. What a dumbass fucking run, bro. Like, yeah, this couldn't have been the fucking worst run, to be honest, bro. Like, this is so fucking trash. Like, bro. And Stalker's Tesla, yeah, fuck you too, Bethesda. That was the run. I mean, yeah, it wasn't that bad, but the speedrun was chopped. Watch. Look at all this damage that this fucking Executioners does at low HP. Like, look at that, 1,500. 1,500 damage. Wow. Yeah, my speedrun was beaten recently by Femos. Congratulations to you, man. You finally took it. I will take it back. I promise you that. I will take it back. If she had not done crop dusting, I swear to God, I would have crop dusted you on that speedrun, my friend. But congratulations to you, Femos, for beating the current post-patch record. I used to hold 115, and now you hold 54. I will beat it. I repeat, I will beat it. But for now, you know, it wasn't all that bad. At least she only did one. Okay, at least she only did one crop duster. Okay? At least she only did one, and then she decided to land. Other than that, let me just show you guys this, this build. I have a couple different variants. If you guys want to see my other variants for free roaming, instead of just speed killing builds, I have all these different builds, options I use for different things. This is a speed running build right here. It's gonna take a while. If you don't have anywhere near this kind of stuff, like, it's gonna take a long time to get. Life Giver, extra 45, Nocturnal, extra 40. Revenant gives you that 50% bonus the minute you revive yourself using life saving. Chem resistant, because if you get addicted to the certain chems you got to take during the fight, they will decrease your luck and you will not be getting crits every other hit, which completely just significantly decreases the amount of crits you're getting, which is way less damage, way longer fight. So I am using this. It just never get addicted. Radical, I just have it on there to fill up the extra slot. 3, all you need is Tenderizer here. 10% multiplicative, very, very good for damage. It's all you need in Tenderizer. All you need in Charisma. Perception's pretty straightforward. Strength, you know, carrying a bunch of Simpacts, a bunch of chems. Just gotta use that. Carry weight, Barbarian, damage resist. For all the strength points, and we're using Unyielding, so we have a high amount of strength, so we're already maxed out at that. Bandolier, carry a lot of ammo. I'm always carrying in the high thousands. Blocker, I'll get to all these defensive perks in a bit, but for damage, you want to use Nerd Rage, obviously Commando Cars, Tenderizer, Mr. Sandman, Covert Operative. Make sure after 6 p.m. in-game, which if you do not know how to check what time it is in-game, you go over to data. It'll tell you in-game. And 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. is nighttime. And during the nighttime, you get extra bonuses on damage. In order to do that, you've got to unequip both these cards, and once it hits 6 p.m., you got to re-equip them in a certain order with Sandman first and then Covert, so you can get that 3.75 times the sneak damage. Adrenaline, you saw at the beginning of the fight, I waited right before it started, and then I completely wiped the mob to get the max amount, 60% extra. It's only additive, but it's still a lot of good extra damage to output on your gun. That way, the minute the fight starts, you're getting the max damage on the queen, to get her to mutate the fastest. Because if you can get her to mutation the fastest and get her, to like get up in the air as soon as you can, that way the next time she lands when she's crippled, that way, if you drop a little bit in damage, it's fine because that's the last time she will not mutate a second time. You can just keep draining. Dodgy. Get to that one in a second. Search genes is given. Critical savvy. Making sure crits are every other hit, which if you do not have 33 luck, it will not be every other hit. So if you only have exactly 33 luck and you get hit, if you get addicted to a chem that decreases your luck, you will not get a crit every other hit. But if you have 33 luck and you have critical savvy maxed, you will get a crit every other shot. Alright? That's very, very important. Bloody Mess still counts for some damage. It still counts. I still use it. I love the perk. I highly suggest using it. If you don't want to, you can do something else like Grim Reapers, or you can do any, other third perk. But I love Bloody Mess for damage. Quick Hands, you did see it I don't remember if that just procced. Yes, it did. It procced once. The second time, pull out the second quad fixer. It did proc, and if it does proc, sometimes, I've had it where it procs 3 times in a row, and I'm just going 3 times in a row. It's about, 300 something bullets you're putting out before you have to reload. That's a lot of damage, which is why the quad, whether it's the quad 50 or quad 25, that's why both of them are super, super duper highly sought after, the most valuable. They are the best DPS, highest sustained right now in the game. For the pure fact that they not only have the highest base mag, but if you have Quick Hands proc, they have even larger magazines capable of more damage before you reload. So that's why I'm using Quick Hands. Better crit. I don't have any space for third, but that extra 10%, it's just additive. You don't really need to even use better crits, but just because I don't have any other room for anything else, I just slapped it on there. And if you want to, if you want to have it here, or, decrease something else and just put better crits for free, then you can stack Sweet Mud Fruit Tea or Blight Soup, and you can have all the extra crit damage. You can go ahead and do so. All the power to you, but if you're going to stack crit damage, I would just completely use all the crit damage buffs, which includes Guns and Bullets 3, which I was going to use, but I was like, nah, I'll just do it without it. I should be fine, and I was fine. You really don't need crit damage. It's really not all that important because crits ignore all the damage resistance on a target, which is why it does so much damage. But at the same time, all this little small additive percentages could add up, but for me, I just didn't choose to use it. I just had better crits on. Tormentor, you can either take better crits off, and if you're just getting used to the fight, I would suggest just taking better crits down a notch and making Tormentor 3, so you have the best chance of crippling the Queen's wing. If you didn't notice, I was shooting her wing, aiming for the wing, and then the minute you see that wing, the bar on the wing gets 0, she's crippled. She has no other option but to land. And another thing with the landing is you notice I didn't, the nuke wasn't anywhere even near, I didn't even, here, I'll show you. Like, I didn't even nuke the Fisher Site Prime. You don't even need to. You can just nuke around it. You can literally just nuke around it. And what I would suggest doing is do not stand. Do not stand next to the Fisher Site Prime, because if you shoot her, cripple her, she has nowhere to land around that Fisher Site. She has nowhere to land. The game has nowhere for her to land. So it will put her most likely all the way back in the nuke zone. I made that mistake 2 times in the past, and she landed in the nuke zone. There was nothing I could do. The fight was chalked. My chems were chalked. I couldn't do anything with damage. I had to wait till she was uncrippled, and I had to get out of the Fisher Site Prime. So do not stand next to it. I just did that, just in the case, just in the case of an emergency, I can get a little close if I need to back up from mob or whatever. But yeah, Tormentor, extremely important. Gunsmith, I had this, you can have Gunsmith or Demo Expert, depending on if you want to run it. Like, again, speedruns doesn't mean, under a minute, it's speedrun. If it's not under a minute, it's not. Like, speedruns is just, for me, I've categorized speedruns as anything under 5 minutes. Anything under 5 minutes is good. So if you have a good build, or you have this build, or something similar that can do the queen well, and you don't have a quad, but you like using your explosive fixers, which are terrible. I hate explosive fixers. They're just, The worst roll you can get on a fixer is explosive. But you know, if that's just what you just like the explosions. That's just your forte. You can go ahead and use Demo Expert or whatever. But just keep in mind they did break the weapon degradation again in the past update. So all weapons now have really ridiculous rates of degradation, all of them, including explosives. So you will pay the price in the degradation of the weapon. I don't want that. I would like my weapons. I have almost 300 repair kits. I have all the junk in the world to repair. I'd just rather not spend the time doing it. I really don't care to repair. And I don't use explosive anyways. Hardly do, so. This is it. This is what I use. Is Gunsmith, Tenderizer, Blocker, to defensive perks. Blocker, in case the queen smacks you or you get hit by a rad scorpion. If you get hit by a rad scorpion or a mole rat, you know, if they spawn in a mob, they will catch you. There is no getting away from detection. Unless you're wearing wood or something cheesy, but I'm not wearing wood armor, so you will get detected most of the time when they are spawned. And when that happens, the queen will most likely get up and smack you. This protects against that. This is just a good base protection. Life Giver, the extra 45. And Nocturnal, which is at nighttime, an extra 40. So what that essentially does is you can see my health right now. Let's get it back to full. Alright, I'm still in Nerd Rage, and my health is 72. My health is literally 72 in Nerd Rage. That's high. I'm still in the 20% threshold, and my health is 72. Whereas if you don't have any of these perks on, you'll literally probably be around 30, max 40. Having that extra 72 helps in the long run. In case you get smacked, you still have a good amount of health to work with. A lot of health to work with, actually. And over here, Dodgy 3. Dodgy 3 just basically almost nearly makes you invincible. Completely invincible, almost. And the fact that they buffed it to where if an enemy hits you with any attack, the game makes that enemy have a 2-second cooldown before their attacks start draining your AP. During that 2 seconds, though, you'll still gain. You still have 30% reduced damage from that enemy, period. But they cannot drain your AP for 2 seconds. So if the queen hits you, whatever, and other enemies are shooting you, you'll drain some AP, but you're not going to completely lose all your AP or anywhere near half. So basically, just take out the 30% action points. There's basically no cons to it. You're just avoiding 30% of all incoming damage. Stack that with Blocker, nearly invincible to any melee attack. Ghouls do not hurt me. I haven't remembered the last time a ghoul ever downed me, ever took my HP. You are completely immune to ghouls. Scorched Beast Queen, you can tank a lot of attacks in Bloodied. And then we have over here, Nerd Rage gives you extra damage resistance, but the main things here is Dodgy, Life Giver, Nocturnal Fortitude, and Blocker. The legendary perks are as shown. Follow through, 40% multiplicative damage. Not ever taking this card off. Never take this card off. Leave this card on. Max it out first. You need it. Luck must be maxed. Agility must be maxed. And strength must be maxed. Intelligence maxed out. Endurance. I maxed out Charisma because originally I was using Lone Wanderer with Tenderizer, but Lone Wanderer doesn't actually do much after some testing. It really does not do anything at all, near significant. Let's just don't have Endurance on there. Yeah, this is all the perk cards shown. Take a screenshot if you want. If you want to see other builds for Solo in the Wasteland, if you want to see other different survival, big damage builds, I will be happy. Just let me know what you want to see. I have so many different varieties. I have a Power Armor, Bloodied, Invincible, completely invincible. I'm talking, you can sit there and blast the queen. Now, you're not going to get a speed kill. You can get like a 5-10 minute speed kill with the heavy, with the build. But I'm talking, you can just sit there and shoot the queen, and the mob can be just attacking you, and you will have nothing done to you. No damage will be dealt. You will literally be standing there invincible. You only shoot the queen, and you will never have to worry about taking damage from anything. Not poison, not nothing. I can show you that build if you want. I have a shotgun, Bloodied shotgun, Invincible shotgun, highest damage shotgun, it's a Gauss shotgun build. 2-shotting Scorched Beast shotgun, insta-killing everything Gauss shotgun back to where it was at the launch date. I have a whole bunch of builds I can show for you guys. You just have to let me know what you want to see. But yeah, for now, this is my personal Scorched Beast killing, Earl killing, which I will do an Earl video. This is my Earl slash Queen killing build. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed watching that fail of a speed kill, LOL. And I will catch you guys